Welcome back. Welcome back. We're still waiting for the runners. Mac, why don't you tell us some donors?
We'll mention a couple of things here. We just got a call just a minute ago from Mrs. Crisofaro, who made a generous contribution, and we appreciate that. She made the phones ring during this last hour.
Thank you.
And we want to also mention a few other people. One Butch and Diane O'Kelly, at the dinner the other night, they said they would match everything that was raised during the dinner. So they made a generous contribution matching all the funds.
How about that? Wow,
came
thank
in.
you.
So thank you. Here's the phone ringing again.
There we go. Keep it going.
We also mentioned a couple of things of interest. You got some donations that we would mention. Leo Curtin, Dr. and Mrs. Leo Curtin from Inverness. Thank you so very much. And Sharon?
Well, Linda David from Citrus Springs and Sylvia Davis from Mount Dora chipped in some money for us. Thank you very much for those donations. Mary Dorsey from Inverness. So we've got some Inverness calls here. Let's go to Crystal River. Harold Ellison from Crystal River made a donation.
Well, thank you,
Harold.
You know, the telethon depends on volunteers, so many volunteers to make this whole thing happen. A lot of people working, a lot of people here. The Knights of Columbus here generously donating time. And I mentioned somebody that behind the cameras you don't see. People like Harry and Gail Oates that are very, very generous.
Active.
They're sitting back there. You won't see them because they're on the other side of the camera lens. But they're actually operating the cameras. Harry is threatening to turn it on himself. We got a promise that he wouldn't. He said he'd make a big donation if we wouldn't turn it on him.
Oh,
Sharon?
listen, we're all the way up to $111,272. Whoa!
Whoa, way to go! Way to
Come
go.
on, our goal is 125 this hour. We've got some ways to go. Let's go. Here, make the phone ring.
I also mentioned a few other people that have donated. Harold Ellison from Crystal River, you mentioned that, I think,
mentioned
Emil.
Harold.
Rose Eshelman from Inverness.
Don Endamino.
And Minnie Eubanks from Lecanto. Jacqueline Fagan from Dunellen. William Farr from Elwood. Okay, Sharon.
Well, we've got a whole list of people here. One thing I want to mention about the Key is they're a very valuable asset in this community. We know for sure that at the Art Center, which is where I spend much of my time, they help us do the cleaning. They have several young adults that come to our center every Thursday and do a wonderful job of cleaning. So if you want to have, if you're a business owner and you want to have an arrangement with the Key, they have people that can help you take care of things.
Correct. So they have. So this is part of what the Key. The people are actually out in the community doing productive work and actually helping the Key earn some money, which is a great benefit. We have a lot of Key clients who you'll see at the grocery store, Publix, working in the community. And
at the Dairy Queen, too.
At the Dairy Queen?
My favorite.
That's Sharon's favorite. But you know, everywhere you see, the community is an integral part of the Citrus County community. And your contributions, your donations, keep the Key operating. It's a beautiful operation. If you haven't been down, you ought to come by and visit the campus sometime just to see for yourself.
See for yourself.
It's a lot of activity going on, a lot of things that happen. And one of the things that we need to happen right now is ring the phone.
We need the phone to ring. We need your donation. We're shooting for $125,000. We got $10,000.
Are you going to let the?
You're going to disappoint us here? Come on, let's hear the phone.
Are you going to let the chamber raise more money than the Knights?
Come on, everybody.
Come on, Knights,
help us.
pitch in. Make that phone ring.
You guys got anything to say to somebody to encourage them to make a donation? Nope.
No, you want to encourage your Knights.
This is Don Bernal from the Knights. All our brother Knights that are watching this, pick up the phone, give us a call. It's going to a great cause. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Sharon, you have a few other contributors.
Okay, where'd we get to? William Farr, Enid Flynn out of Elwood. Nope, out of Crystal River. Kathleen Gears out of Homosassa. We have Alan Genovese at Floral City. Albert, Georgie at Homosassa, and I can't say their names, so I'm going to pass that off. I'm making a mistake.
And we even have people from Ocala, Mr. Richard Gonder and Jolene Gonzalez from Ocala. We have people from around the country because the key really is an integral part of not only
It represents
Citrus County.
many areas.
It's not only the runners have not yet arrived. We're waiting for the runners. Last word we just got is the runners are not here.
Have the Walk a Mile in My Shoe, have they made their mile walk yet? So they're in. It was a wonderful sight to see that because every team had a different colored t-shirt. So if you want to see a rainbow, it was really spectacular.
And the runners, of course, have been going through the hot, wet sometimes climate coming back from Tallahassee, and they're Run for the Money, which is a long-standing tradition that goes back many years in this community. And that is a way for the runners to show their support for the key. So they're coming in. We'll be having them come in a minute.
Looks Sheriff Dawsey usually is right in the middle of it.
Looks like we're about to get a new total on the board. Let's see. Okay, we are now getting no new total. I'm sorry.
No new total. We're going back to Kathy Witt and some jazz at the Citrus County Courthouse. So take it away, Kathy.